Hey, it's Tom. Here we are, downtown Randolph, folks, and the parade is on its way. But we begin this year's parade with our national anthem, as we always do, and this year's singers are the White River Valley Singers. Many play in the band and sing in the choir. They're also active in theater, several performing in this year's summer musical at Chandler, which is Oliver. Several also play sports, and they most recently sang at the Vermont State Track Meet and the Division III Championships at Centennial Park. The students are all seniors at White River Valley High School. Aubrey, Andrew, Nuala, Bennett, Ella, and Isaac will be singing the national anthem. So, if you would please stand, remove your hats and caps for the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
All right, let's hear it for the White River Valley Singers. And ladies and gentlemen, here comes the parade.
Also, the wind is quite loud right now. We are broadcasting live from Randolph, downtown. The first class coming in. Side down, then down the floor. It's going to be an interesting parade. There we go.
All right, folks, let's welcome to town our new rec director, Milo Bauman, who's now the rec director of the town of Randolph. He's new to town leadership, and we look forward to working together on all our combined events. We're so happy to have Milo in our Green Mountain community. Welcome, Milo. Stand up, take a bow. All right, Milo, yay! Our Grand Marshal this year is Julie Iflin, who has contributed so much to our community over the years. We are thankful for the great number of affordable housing units she's facilitated, and especially for the new Salisbury Street project with all electric net zero systems. And we honor Julie for all her accomplishments, and she's being driven by Jackie Merriam and her team of Percherons. Way! Congratulations, Julie! What beautiful animals. Ladies and gentlemen, our local Veterans Color Guard honors men and women who have served in all branches of the service. Thank you for all you have done for our nation and our Green Mountain state. You give us hope and a reason to carry on in a free nation and a vital community every day. It's Post 9. Oh, you give Billy a chance to play with a siren. Watch out. Yeah. Everything's blowing. LBL, Little Billy Lynch.
Well, in the action here is the crowd who gathers around the center. The main street.
We have a little gaposis here.
After a rookie start.
Yeah,
Somebody
Lurch
was
start. Hey,
waiting to approach
Ray,
the
did you hear their
It was
ending?
rookie.
Even over the applause from Tiger Beer. That was great.
Looking ahead up around the corner.
Charlie Russell.
Looks like there is a bit of a gap.
Repent,
We've
repent.
got some, we've got a marching band coming up. I
We
can hear
do?
bagpipes already. Oh yes. Off in the distance. You know they do. Yeah, we have Ron Wold here with us too. So.
My personal experience in marching bands is that they move pretty slowly and there is no way to step on the gas.
Here we go.
But they are coming around the bend at great
And Dennis Backus, the past commander of the Disabled American Veterans, is with us today. Driven by his wife Doris, the past commander of the Disabled American Veterans Auxiliary. We applaud your service to both our country and our Green Mountains. Thank you very much.
I was just going to try to assess that, but I think you know more than I do about the old historic chiefs.
Looks like a 1950s, 16. Extended ambulance.
I have no choice but to believe you.
Morning. We'll just go.
Like a quiz?
Not selling them, giving them away. Can't read, I got something better. Honoring another one of our...
Dennis, thank you very much. Happy 4th of July.
Very soon. Wow. Great quiz while you're watching. You're welcome. Hi.
I believe so. We'll study it when it's old.
That's called indoctrination, Charlie. That's called indoctrination. Didn't think you folks liked that. That's Mr. Repent. Amen. I happen to be an ordained theologian. He's handing out bullshit.
I haven't even looked at it. Is it cold?
Say what you want about Charlie. You know where he stands.
He stands right down the block over there.
That came from the minister, by the way. Yeah, I will. But I had to call him out because he shouldn't.
We got,
I bet he wasn't registered.
I don't see him on the list.
That's, I don't see him on the list.
Several firefighting.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Catamount Pipe Band, Vermont's premier Scottish bagpipe band, an intergenerational organization dedicated to the preservation and promotion of Celtic music. Let's hear it for the Catamount Pipe Band. And ladies and gentlemen, talk about hometown heroes. It's the Randolph Village Fire Department. They're always ready for emergencies in the Green Mountains. Here's a bit of a history regarding the volunteer fighting in America. In 1736, Benjamin Franklin recommended the formation of volunteer firefighting force called the Union Fire Company. And he served as America's first volunteer fire chief. It's the Randolph Fire Department.
I just thought that was the bagpipes I was hearing.
So, ladies and gentlemen, in the middle of the Randolph Fire Department, you're going to see their brand new 6-wheel side-by-side. I want you to know that was donated to the town of Randolph. Took 2 years to get it on the road. with some reluctance by some town officials, but there it is, making its premiere appearance, the Randolph Fire Department, 6 wheels side by side. Thank you, Randolph Fire Department, for being so generous with your own funds. You want to support them? There's gun raffle tickets available all day. Hey, Merry Christmas! Hey folks, it's the Bethel Fire Department, always at the ready. They're right down the road with their rescue truck and a tanker. They give great support to the Green Mountains. Thank you, Bethel Fire Department. Hey, congratulations on graduating there, Sonny.
Fire equipment headed down the line. Bethel Fire Department.
He looks so much like his brother. Unbelievable. Brookfield. Yeah. Brookfield Fire.
It's the Brookfield Fire Department. Brookfield's volunteer fire department. And we're so thankful for their presence here today. Now it's Valley Bowl and the Prince Street Cafe. If you haven't eaten at the Prince Street Cafe, you got to get down there. And they are true to the red, white, and blue and celebrating 20 years serving up great food for our community.
What I love most
If you need a
about it
menu, just say menu. We got a whole bunch of them. We'll hand them out along with, we got some goodies too. Just say menu, they'll bring one to you.
Menu! Menu!
in Randolph, you can't. Don't forget,
Thank you.
she loved it. Yep. You gotta keep your balls. That's so good.
Hey folks, up next, it's members of the Randolph Special Olympics, our Green Mountain Olympians going for the gold. Let's hear it for our friends from the Special Olympics. Stevie, happy 4th of July, man. Green Mountain Woodburner back there, where are you? Hey, Green Mountain Woodburner. It's Williams Trucking, LLC. They're here for you, delivering soil, sand, and stay mat in the red, white, and green mountains. And the Williams Family Tractor Pull, it's here today celebrating tractors and pulling in the red, white, and green mountains. With their Farmall M,
That's gonna be a 50.
I was wondering if we might be seeing Mike Massachusetts today.
What year's your M?
Hey, what year's your M? And the Central Vermont 12 and under All-Star Baseball team. These players represent many local towns and are the state champions this year. They'll be playing in the regional tournament against other teams from New England, and yes, their uniforms are green in the Green Mountains. Hey folks, it's the Randolph Fish and Game Club celebrating all things we fish and hunt for. And we're also celebrating the Green Mountains' famous duck race. That'll be held between 2:30 and 3 today, concluding the post-parade festival. So get on down to the rec field, get your ducks in a row. Thank you, the Green Mountain. They're teaching great traditional skills to our sons and daughters. Thank you to the kids fishing derby and the archery and the shooting sports.
Richie!
The kids are having fun checking it out.
Hey, next up, it's this great fleet from Blakeman's Towing. They're always ready to help in emergencies in our Green Mountain community. I gotta love it when they post the folks that have followed GPS up into some hill somewhere or onto a snow machine trail. It's Blakeman's Towing and Recovery. Happy 4th of July. A big thank you to Blakeman's for coming out today, decorating the trucks, bringing a little bit of red, white, and blue to the Green Mountains. Next up, it's the Gnomes of the White River Disc Golf Course. They invite you to enjoy disc golf in our Green Mountains. I wish I could make the shot that easy. The White River Disc Golf Course. It's a hidden gem. Stop on down and play. And it's Able Mountain Campground. 1940s Farmall tractor is still working in the Green Mountains. Able Mountain campers love to share their camping experiences and a great place to stay on vacation. So we've got Jason, Pat and Judy, Butch and Cheryl, and Greg and Penny in the carts. Thank you for helping celebrate the 4th of July in Randolph. It's CV Oil, your local energy provider throughout the Green Mountains. They're here with us today. CV Oil. And it's the Bethany Church. With their Peace Dove, we love to see it each year. It's flying high to promote the need for peace in our town, our country, and our world. Let's hear it for that. Randolph, Bethany, UCC, Peace Dove. It's the Royalton Town Band. We've had the privilege of listening to the South Royalton Town Band for a long time, and their participation in the parade today is sponsored by Vermont Heritage Real Estate. It's so wonderful to have music echoing throughout the Green Mountains. It's the South Royalton Town Band. I want to take a moment to mention the Frankenberg Agency, the Rotary Club of Randolph, and Tri-Valley Transit for the Judges Stand sponsor today. It's the Middle Branch Grange. They're going to be up and rebuilding their hall. It's a wonderful asset to the community. The Middle Branch Grange, red, white, and rebuilding. And Silhouette Farms LLP. They've been farming in the Randolph Center area since 1940. Quality dairy products from the black and white Holsteins of those Green Mountains. And their minis are here with us today. It's Silhouette Farms LLC. Patsy, Peaches, and Priscilla. If you haven't been up to see them and give them a little pet, you got to do it. Check out those little sweeties today. Molly and Bridget.
Those are pretty new little animals there, aren't they?
Good thing it's not too hot. We don't want our little Holstein here walking with a bucket, so it's up in the middle of the street. I told her
They
earlier
look like
she
they
should lay
tolerate
down.
burning light pretty well.
And there's our Cow Patrol. Let's hear it. Nancy. It's Spartan Towing, celebrating the red, white, and green mountains with number 88, Ryan's car on there. It's Morgan Easton with the Ridgeline Outdoor Collective Riders. They're enjoying the red, white, and green mountain wheelie fun. And I got to tell you, they come by my house a couple of times a week. It's so much fun to see these youngsters on their bikes, out and about, playing in the sunshine instead of using their thumbs on a phone. It is a great asset to the community, the Ridgeline Outdoor Collective Riders. All right. Let's hear it for the brave Morgan on the street there. Morgan Easton. The Ridgeline Collective Riders.
The judges are impressed. Yes. And they got the theme and everything. They got the community spirit.
They're also having an event over in Rochester this afternoon. You suppose they're going to like it?
We love it. Anything that encourages outdoor sports for our youngsters is right up there. And here we go with the White River Valley Ramblers and some classic snow machines, including that great old Polaris vintage unit there. Remember, those trails that you might love are groomed by the White River Valley Ramblers. So thank you to all the landowners that allow passage for this great outdoor sport. Okay, I'm a little partial, but Chimney Savers is here today to help us celebrate the red, white, and green mountains. And I'm a little partial because I think if I look close, I've got two grandkids with them. There she is, little Virginia up high. And where's Silas? There's Silas back here in the blue with his little hat on. Congratulations to all of you and happy 4th of July to the whole bunch at Chimney Savers, except you, Timmy. No, it's okay, Timmy.
That's my newest little one. My daughter's got Silas on her hip, but the little one that Thomas was holding up with the red hair, she's very young.
It's the Randolph Youth Little League. It's the All-Stars in their uniform salute, red, white, and blue in the Green Mountains. So let's hear it for the All-Stars. And it's the White River Valley Ambulance beginning our next section. So please welcome and recognize our White River Valley Ambulance. We appreciate their service to Barnard, Bethel, Braintree, Brookfield, Granville, Hancock, Pittsfield, Randolph, Rochester, and Stockbridge. That was all one breath. The White River Valley Ambulance. And we've got the great Scout Pack 202 and Troop 220, ages 5 and up. Again, another group getting our youngsters out in the outdoors, building character, and do their duty to the Green Mountain community one good turn at a time. It's scouting in the Great Green Mountains. And thanks to the Bar Harbor Bank and Trust joining us today. They're pleased to be an integral part of our Red, White, and Green Mountain community. Thank you to the Bar Harbor Bank and Trust. It's your way, construction and property maintenance, doing new builds, remodels, additions, foundations, decks, barns. They're fully insured, and they've got that number 33 on there today. Congratulations, and thank you for being one of our hometown businesses.
WCVR Randolph, and we're broadcasting live from downtown Randolph. Randolph's 4th of July parade. It's a bit windy today. It really is. The beast of almost took its
Now,
marchers
our
for
pages go off a little bit. Because my next is Whitney Grit
canopy up
and the
over us.
Central Mont Little League All-Stars.
Quite a few times too.
Well, that's
It
not
looked like the
listed.
balloon man was having a tough morning earlier as well.
I don't know. It's Tabor's racing, right?
Another race car back
Or Preston.
F-350 Lariat for
Say what? Yeah.
That is number 74.
Oh, yeah, it's just a...
Hey, it's number 74, Team Tabor. There they are. Thank you for being in the 4th and celebrating the red, white, blue, and green mountains.
Second Frisbee themed float.
Yes, thank you. I may get there with the break.
No response for that. Aaron Guthrie and Mrs. Ron Wolf here. Downtown Randolph broadcasting live from the 4th of July parade.
And here we are, it's Wit and Grit, celebrating the Green Mountain Central Mont Little League Majors All-Star Softball Team. Let's hear it for the Randolph All Major Softball All-Stars. There we go.
Oh!
Looks like we're calling a baseball. It's pretty similar.
It's Wit and Grit. If you haven't been, good food, local mood. Wit and Grit, and celebrating the All-Stars team. Thank you for being in today's 4th of July parade. Next up, we've got Logan's Property Maintenance, and they wish a glorious Independence Day in our Green Mountains. Great folks. They can do anything you need in terms of excavating and clearing. Happy 4th, Dylan. It's the Lincoln Boys. Thank you, Johnny and Matt. Hey, you need something pressure washed? This thing can do it. Just give Logan a call for all your pressure washing needs, and he'll take care of it. But his better half is running the show, actually. And she's driving, which is safer than Logan driving.
And it's somebody caught in the parade?
Logan's got that big power washer on the back of the trailer behind him. Looks like he used it on his truck before he came to the shop.
Hey, let's hear it for that white Kia. Yay! Happy 4th of July, folks.
Remember Dr. Singer did that one year?
Like he is the star of the show.
He got right in the middle of
Do you
the
suppose they just stumbled into a parade? It's possible.
Okay, folks, here we go. It's the New England Ox Association. They're going to be at the Tunbridge Fairgrounds on July 18, 19, 20. And ox pulling is a grand tradition in our Green Mountain state. and another one of those that gives youth a great chance to learn. These shorthorns are, let's see, Lane and Frost. Did I get that right? Lane and Frost with Rosalie Bell. The Brown Swiss are Captain and Gus with Tiffany Bell. We got Don and Mac that are coming up. And we got Hammer and Strike, the 3-year-old Holsteins. We got Clyde in here with his Irish. Those are Irish Dexters. It's Jameis and Felix. Did I get that right, Clyde? All right. That's Hammer and Strike, the Deb's got. They're 3-year-olds. And then Don and Mac, 5-year-old minis, and you gotta love them. And that's Crystal, of course. So what a wonderful thing for youth to learn to raise and lead these in a Green Mountain tradition that spreads back hundreds of years. Thank you to the New England Ox Association for being here today.
Maybe he's farther back.
It's Shady Elm Home Systems. Bright lights, cool shades, crisp sound. Shady Elm Home Systems is turning up the fun in the Red, White, and Green Mountains by offering green, efficient home solutions across Vermont and New Hampshire. It's Shady Elm Systems. Thank you for helping us celebrate the 4th of July.
And I got no clue what the next one is. I got no clue.
It's not about the car, it's about the direction, the decoration.
And this is where without a radio, we would get,
Can't get there. No, that's the Hyundai driver about that.
It's the Green Mountain Crawlers. And that's, yeah, it says it all. These drivers are super talented at all their maneuvers. Where's Morgan Easton? We'll put her back in the street when you guys go over. It's the Green Mountain Crawlers, ladies and gentlemen.
like, how much fun do you have on 4 wheels? Here they go. Here they go. Look at this.
I think we take these guys to New York City and show them how it's done in the Green Mountains. What do you think? It's the Green Mountain Crawlers. You gotta love it. That's incredibly entertaining. And next up is the Baptist Fellowship of Randolph, and they are honoring the Red, White, and Green Mountains today. That's the Baptist Fellowship of Randolph, ladies and gentlemen. Followed up by our local Matco Tools rep. It's Tim Parker and family. These Matco toolboxes are all made in the USA, built right over in New York next to us. And Tim services all over the area. If you want to get a hold of Tim, just give him a call. He'll be there. You want a toolbox like that? He can fix you right up. And also, Tim reminded me to remind you folks that they do a Christmas parade down in Royalton. Tim headed up last year, and it's a great event, so let's celebrate that as well. It's Matco Tools, Tim Parker.
You know, what a leap of faith that was for him to quit his job, buy that truck, and start a company. And now it's like he can't give up. Wonderful. And he still does all the fire department and community stuff. Here we go.
It's Youth Theater at Chandler, a mainstay of the 4th of July area time in Randolph for years. And we welcome the cast and producers and helpers of Oliver this year. It's got wonderful music. It's coming up. Stop and see him on the 11th, 12th, and 13th at Chandler Presents Oliver.
I think there is more coming.
All right, we're into section D.
We're coming up on section D of the parade. What do we got here? Vespa scooter. That's not a Vespa. That used to be a Grumman or something. Coleman. Yeah, it is.
Hey, Gary's got his 1947 Cushman. Isn't that a great rig? Cushman motor scooter, Series 50, 1947. Gary, it's almost as old as you.
I think Gary's got quite a collection of vehicles. I wonder how he decides which one to drive in the parade.
I got no clue.
I got volunteer to drive the others.
Say what? Oh, yeah.
That's Tom and Bobby Young in their 2023 Corvette. It's the Grace Christian Church, helping us celebrate the 4th of July here in the Green Mountains. Thank you to Grace Christian Church for helping us celebrate the 4th of July. Happy 4th, Patty.
Undertone of Christmas theme.
It's Catamount Solar. They're here to provide all your needs, a residential and commercial off-grid, battery backup, heat pump generators. They're right here in town. It's Catamount Solar helping us celebrate the 4th of July. And one of our all-time favorites, it's the Central Vermont Tractor Club, ladies and gentlemen. A line of antique tractors celebrating the long history of farm equipment and farmers in the red, white, and green mountains. Now, if you ever wondered what this was built for, I believe it was for farming gladiolas. Am I right? Mike? Gladiolas that was built for? Gladiolas. There you go. Ron and Sue Schoolcraft. Happy 4th of July, Ron and Sue. And there's Gary with his sickle bar on his 1956 Farmall 200. What year's your C? 52. It's beautiful, beautiful. Got that Massey Ferguson 58. The biggest we ever had was a 165. We never got any bigger than that. All right, every guy's dream. Michael Roberge is driving his high school car. His high school car, 71 Dodge Charger. He's the only one from the class of 85 who still has their high school car. He's owned the car since the age of 16, and he's representing the RUHS class of 1985 40th class reunion. Go Ghosts! Light him up, Mike. Light him up. Hey, it's the East Randolph Fire Department, ladies and gentlemen. We welcome again the East Randolph Fire Department, and the cooperation between the three departments in town is extraordinary. We honor their work together in our Green Mountain community to help fight fires and respond in our region to all the emergencies. It's the East Randolph Fire Department, ladies and gentlemen. And next up, towering over Randolph, is the Randolph Center Fire Department. We thank them for all the hard work they do, completely voluntarily celebrating the work of firefighting to benefit all of us in our community, just like Ben Franklin back in 1736. Okay, folks, it's time for the train. So if you are near the tracks, please move out of the way of the guide arms because they'll come down. Stay away from the tracks. And then we'll give the Amtrak train a big Randolph 4th of July salute. It's actually a great asset to Randolph to be one of the few communities with an active train station. You can hop on here any day at this time, return about 7 o'clock at night. And it's a wonderful way to travel. If you haven't tried it, try Amtrak right here from Randolph. So, Madam Police Officer. Hey, folks. Hey, officer. Officer, do we know that Amtrak's on time? I'm hearing it's late. I'm hearing it's 23 minutes late. They expected at 11:23.
No, it's one of our. No, it's one of our guys.
Let's let them go. But still, you folks by the tracks, be aware. They're just running a little late. It's the Randolph Center Tower. Hey, check out South Royalton Fire Department with their trucks. Another set of firefighters with us today. They're always willing to help out. These guys train an awful lot. I can tell you that because I help them. And they serve Royalton, Bethel, and Barnard. The South Royalton Fire Department with their White River Swiftwater team and Engine 3 in today's parade. Thank you to South Royalton. Hey, Custom Fits Carpentry is celebrating the red, white, and blue and green today with symbols of the Green Mountains, maple trees, animals, and they remind us that the storefront church right down here in the Justin Morgan Marketplace meets on Sundays. Check out the bear, folks, in that cave. And it's the Arts Bus, the mini version and the big version, celebrating utterly artistic sisters. If your kids haven't been on board the Arts Bus, boy, get them out there. It's a wonderful experience. Once again, helping our youth and our community, a wonderful cultural product. It's the Arts Bus. It's 15 years this year, and they got their new Arts Bus, and this year showcasing the minibus and its new all-season, all-access bus. Check that out. It's the Arts Bus. All right, it's Justin Poulin and his family, the daughters. They're turning Green Mountain grass into healthy beef for local consumers. I talked to Justin today and he said, remember, when you buy beef from them, the animals were raised here, fed here, they were processed here, all in the Green Mountains. This isn't some outfit that brings them in from out of state. Poulin and Daughters, Green Mountain Farm, great grass-fed beef. Happy 4th, Justin.
Hey, Stevie, how are you? I haven't seen you for a while. Okay, I gotta get back at it.
Hey, stop out and get a maple creamy at Poulin and Daughters. Great thing to do on a warm day. Stop out to Poulin's.
I can narrow it down to the 80s. No computers in that baby at all. Like a tractor should be. What agreed on that?
Hey folks, it's West Meadow Apiary LLC. You're watching Honey Supers creating a Green Mountain scene, pulling a trailer with a bee moving machine on the back. And these folks go all over to get the best honey, but boy, this is so important, the pollination that these folks do. How do you like that rig on the back, huh, to move those hives? It's West Meadow Apiary. It's Pleasant View Property Maintenance, wishing you a terrific 4th in the red, white, and green mountains. Pleasant View Property Maintenance.
That's my favorite radio station. Which one? Which one? You got me there. The one with the stickers. Family station. My hometown radio. Randolph Area Food Shelf was up next.
Hey, it's the Randolph Area Food Shelf, and they appreciate all the support from the Green Mountain community, but help them out. There's a lot of need out there. They're meeting it as they can, but it's almost overwhelming. It's the Randolph Area Food Shelf. We thank them and all their volunteers for their service to the community. It's Stockwell's Garage, showing us the tow trucks in support of the residents, our communities, times of your little auto crises. These road warriors are always needed throughout the year, And we applaud our tow truck personnel who drive in our Green Mountains. It's Stockwell Garage.
Couldn't even count all those sparkler lights. The good old days, straight eight. Quick, what's happening?
Look at the size of this one.
We hope you never need this big one to come get you, but if you do, it's there.
It doesn't roll for under $5 grand. Literally.
That's the first time I've seen that one.
It's not trying to keep
That's a guy very good rescue of tractor trailer. And I might see that in my life.
something tractor trailer. What option they have? Well, exactly. What option do they have? And if anybody knows how to do it, it's Skip. No doubt.
Looking to see if it was a rotator, but it's not.
All right. Coming down the street here, what do you think it is? No, it's not a Tyrannosaurus Rex. It's not a Brontosaurus. But it is a lift. And I think Perry Armstrong's running it. I think his brother Doug might be up in the bucket. And it just so happened they had to pick it up this morning, so they decided to put it in the parade. And if you want to rent it, Eladius Equipment right down here in town. They've got all sorts of equipment for you to rent for all your needs.
He's watching. He's watching. He gets out here, he's going to do it.
45 FCs for film. The American flag on the back. You can rent it.
Eladius Equipment. Rental needs, you need it, they got it.
Yeah, he doesn't. He's got time.
Come on, let's urge him on. Higher, higher, come on, higher. Do it, Doug, come on. Now that's a way to celebrate the 4th of July. Put that flag over Randolph. Thank you, Doug. Happy 4th of July. The next time you need a lift, just call Doug. A perennially favorite this year again, it's the Bear Mountain Jammers with Larry Broussard. And they've been giving us music for more than 40 years, and what wonderful music it is. We celebrate their music, which inspires foot tapping, dancing, and clapping. Let's hear it for this great group of magicians. Larry Broussard. And a big shout out to Linda Runyon, who's put the parade together one more time. Come on, take a bow, Linda. Linda Runyon, ladies and gentlemen, followed up by our wonderful police department. And that's going to conclude our 4th of July parade. Remember to go down to the rec field. There's so much going on down there. Babe's Bar is down there with the beer hall. there's the duck race, there's music, there's games. Head on down to the rec field. The fun continues in Randolph for the 4th of July parade. Once again, I want to thank our judges. I want to thank WCVR for being here, and all of you for helping celebrate the 4th of July in Randolph. Happy 4th of July.